Explain the concept of entrepreneurship. So, what is this lesson about? This lesson discusses the concepts of entrepreneurship. It includes its meaning, objectives, importance, and the role to socio-economic development. So, what will you learn at the end of the lesson? You should be able to give the importance of entrepreneurship and explain the role of entrepreneurship in socio-economic development. So, let us study economy. Economy is the system by which the production and consumption of goods and services is organized in a country or community. Next is employment. Is the state of being employed or having a job, the occupation for which you are paid, enterprise in any activity which provides customer with a product, goods or services with a view to making a profit. Next is words to study is entrepreneurship. Is the practice of starting new organization, particularly new business, generally in response to identified opportunities. Last, small business. Small business is one that is independently owned and operated by the owner. So, one of the current issues under consideration at the moment is the problem of unemployment. As you can understand, the importance of getting work for all citizens has become a priority for the government. So, entrepreneurship and socio-economic development. Number one, transforming ideas into economic opportunities is the index of entrepreneurship. So you only have to be keen observer of what is happening in your environment. There and then, you can formulate what business you can later on engage in. Next is entrepreneurship, is the capacity for innovation, investment, and creation and expansion in new markets, products, and techniques. So it has an extraordinary feature which is the creation of something new or something unique. So it is also a new way of making something out of something that is already exists, thus creating new markets. Next is economically entrepreneurship invigorates markets. This is the formation of new business ideas leads to job creation and has a multiplying effect on economy. The next is socially entrepreneurship empowers citizens, generate innovations and changes mindset. This changes has the potential to integrate developing countries into the global economy. Last, entrepreneurship is an important factor in economic development. So means that a country or society with a lot of entrepreneurs would tend to be a productive community and thus produce wealth and spur economic development. So next slides, the benefits that result from entrepreneurship, then explaining why development takes place when a society becomes entrepreneurial. So number one, entrepreneurship creates employment. So, class, when entrepreneurs put up a business, they often need to hire at least one or two other people in order to get things done. In fact, some businesses employ hundreds and even thousands of workers. Next is entrepreneurship improves the quality of life. Class entrepreneurs continuously innovate and develop new products and services based on what they perceive to be needs of the society. So they also look for ways by which these goods and services could be more efficiently produced. Such innovative efforts lead to better machines and a more efficient production system. The development of new products and the development of needed services make life easier and comfortable for society. So, the third one, entrepreneurship contributes to a more equitable distribution of income and therefore eases social unrest. So, by putting an enterprise in the locality, entrepreneurs are actually dispersing the benefits of development to other parts of the country. When income is evenly distributed, entrepreneurship flourishes. People have more money to buy the products and services they need, thereby bringing in more profits to entrepreneurs. At the same time, people may also have enough to invest of enterprises of their own, thus increasing the supply of entrepreneurs. The eradication of poverty will help solve social problems like crime, juvenile delinquency, and malnutrition. So next is entrepreneurship utilizes resources for national productivity. So our country class will develop faster economically if all its resources are maximized. For example, in the rural areas, we have a vast agricultural areas for production of vegetable. If these areas are developed and used to maximum, the government need not to import rice and other cereal products and other agricultural products. Thus, it saves much for the country. So, last, entrepreneurship brings social benefits through government. With the revenues the government collects from taxes, duties, and licenses paid by the entrepreneurs, the government allocate the money to different services to the communities. These services come in the form of infrastructure facilities such as roads, bridges, educational and medical services and facilities, and maintenance of peace and order. So, um, next is your activity. So now that you are convinced that you can be an entrepreneur and that you can help alleviate poverty in our country, and if you wish to start a business and become an entrepreneur, so what will be your personal gains? Then list as least three personal gains. Then what would your community and your country gain if you establish a business and become an entrepreneur? So you will give at least 3 personal gains in your business: my gain, community gain, and country gain by considering the table below. Then let us apply what you have learned. So you will identify a progressive community or commercial center within your immediate community. Then you will interview a successful businessman and or entrepreneur in that area to find out from her or from him or her how he is helping the community, in particular in the Philippines, and in the Philippines in general, because of his business establishment. So you will prepare and present a report on this interview February 10, Thursday, 1 o'clock to 2:30 p.m. Then you will send a copy. Then below, my Telegram account, The Agriculturo.